Good evening. Welcome to the Vernon Township Supervisors meeting for July 2nd, 2020. I'd like to start the meeting with a prayer and salute. Supervisor Schneider would lead us in prayer, please.
Bless us as we gather today for this meeting. Guide our minds and hearts so that we will work for the good of our community and help all your people. Teach us to be generous in our outlook, courageous in face of difficulty, and wise in our decisions.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please, Lori.
Maloney.
Here.
Snyder.
Here.
Wagner.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
Sierra.
Here.
Okay, at this time we would have citizen comments, but there's no one today, so we welcome everyone that's watching on Armstrong. And I'd like to have a motion to approve the minutes for the June 4th, 2020 regular meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Finances. Motion to direct the treasurer to issue checks for the approved vouchers for payment.
So moved.
Motion?
Second.
And second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to ratify payroll for the employees from May 24th, 2020 through June 20th, 2020, and the supervisor's pay.
I'll make that motion.
Motion?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Any correspondence, Lori?
I have none at this time.
Thank you. Move right along. The police report. Randy Detzel, Chief.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good evening, everyone. What I have in front of me is the Vernon Township Police Department's monthly report for the month of June 2020. We answered a total of 183 calls for service that month, bringing us up to a yearly total of 934 calls. We had 12 motor vehicle accidents. We assisted 3 citizens that were locked out of the vehicle. We had 8 traffic stops for violations. 4 citations were issued. And we gave 5 warnings, actually, because there was one that had 2 citations on 1 stop. But it turned out that we gave 5 warnings. Non-traffic citations, we issued 2. We assisted with ordinance violations. We had 1 ordinance violation. We attended 11 court hearings over at the District Court on Route 19, Judge Lincoln Zillhaber's court. They were all criminal hearings. We had 11 criminal hearings for the month of June. Traveled a total of 2,747 miles. And just a couple things for the month I want to mention. One of them is that the weather's being so great and everybody's having fun and it's all good. For the motorists to be a little bit, concerned about when you get some of the neighborhoods where kids are playing and that, just kind of watch the speed. And also, a couple of these motor vehicle accidents I feel could have been avoided if the person driving the car, the one vehicle, wasn't quite as close as it was to the car in front of it. Because when suddenly somebody has to stop, there's not enough room to react, you're going to have a collision. And that's just a lot of time and paperwork, and insurance rates go up. So, folks, just try to give a little more distance there. And any other thing I wanted to mention, again, is every month, if you're contacted by IRS, Social Security, or anything like that, don't give any information on the phone. You'll have an official letterhead. You'll know when you read that letterhead that it's you. It'll have your pertinent information on. So be very careful and don't give out information. We've had another couple instances where they've had people Western Union money, and if you Western Union money, it's gone. You can't get it back. So, please watch for that. Call us if you have any questions. We're only too glad to look into it for you. And with that, that's my report.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you.
Questions for the chief?
I wanted to make one comment on the roundabout up here, and I don't know if anybody's been around when there's been a pedestrian crossing or not. I mean, you think you're entering the Holland tunnels. I mean, just the flashing lights and stuff. I mean, it's pretty impressive. When you see it from a distance. And, there's more people crossing apparently than before the roundabout. Because you go through there and it's pretty often that those things are flashing, but it's quite the light display.
That's a learning curve in driving and much in one of the fender benders and things like that on there. I mean, you seen an improvement or?
Well, it was a good
Sometimes I
weather
go
again.
through
We
there,
had,
it's hectic and you're backed up and people stop in the middle and I see turn signals, like I've seen it all, but I mean, as a whole, is it getting better?
yes and no.
Accident-wise?
It's tough to answer that one because in a lot of ways, for the amount of traffic goes through there, things are going pretty well. I really have to say they're going pretty well. However, there is at times that somebody's really kind of in a hurry and they're not really yielding like they could yield to another car. So we've had some close ones, but all in all, it's been pretty good. It's just a matter, again, if the driver just allows for a little bit of space and take a deep breath sometimes, because it is kind of, at times, it is pretty hectic through there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because people are getting complacent with it, but I haven't heard a lot of pushback so much anymore about it like it was initially.
That's what I mean. I think a lot of people have adapted to it. They really have. But I think it's, like, again, the fender benders we had one there Monday. And it wouldn't have happened if the car wasn't as close to the other vehicle as it was. Because suddenly things changed and the one car stopped and the other car was a little too close. Nothing serious, but still, it's still an accident. So.
As long as the traffic is light, it works very well.
Oh,
When you
well,
start
yeah,
getting
it
into a
works
little bit of
wonderful
traffic,
with traffic.
it's very difficult to get on that from 19 or 98 because the 322 just dominates it. It makes it very, very difficult. But I want it probably 3 or 4 times a day. And I've seen it at all different stages of traffic. One thing I did want to mention to you, Randy, you said that some of the, in your police report, some of the things were the animals that were locked in a car and the animals overheated or could have overheated. You were called out on that.
Oh, yes.
People, please, it only takes 15 minutes and your pet's gone. Yeah, a car heats up that fast, it gets that hot. And that's a terrible thing to happen to a pet. something
is.
love. So take care with your pets. That's the only question I have for you.
Anybody else? Okay, moving on, we have our road report with Ludwig Zarambinski, Roadmaster.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, Supervisors. Started off, ditch cleaning on Pine, Linda, McClintock, Woodside, Carline, Kevin, Cotton, and South Watson Run. We did tailrace down there, so we need to do more on. Checked roads after storms on the 11th and 23rd, cleaned up some tree limbs and some pull-up ditches. Installed driveway pipes on McClintock, West Vernon, Cotton, Hollis roads. Installed new cross pipes on Bishop and Linda Drive. Cleaned up brush piles at Roche Park and 2 broken picnic tables from the Curtown Community Center. Patched potholes on asphalt and gravel roads. Did some asphalt base repair on Faust and on Farman and an overlay on South Watson Run spots. We spray patched on Murray, McMath, Huff, Faust, Carhill, Pine, South Watson Run. And we worked with Salisbury Township Star Buggy. Appreciate their help with that. Code berms and boom mowed brush. Repaired falling signs to a stop sign at Mullen and Prairie Road intersection, a curb sign at North Watson Run, and pedestrian crossing signs at the roundabout. Repaired some berms on Page Avenue, Woodrow, Park Lane, and Carline. Cleaned up broken glass at the roundabout, spread some topsoil, grass seed, and mowed. Under equipment maintenance, truck 6, state inspection and steering box. Truck 4, the body work around the wheel wells done by Linex. On the John Deere 5085M tractor, 2 new front tires. On the John Deere boom mower, 1 new front tire. The seal coat project was completed by Russell Stanger on the 24th. Good job was done. Cleanup day was held on the 13th. We filled the 3 compactor trucks and had a good turnout.
All right, any questions for the Roadmaster?
Is there any news on when lines are getting painted on the, like on middle?
Not yet. Guess I'll better call and recheck to see how their schedule is.
That's kind of on PennDOT, huh?
Yes,
Are we doing those every other year or what?
every 2 years. I get
2 years. Where do we stand on brining? Are we still allowed to brine the roads?
We haven't yet this year.
Okay. I was on one, it's pretty dusty. It's been, I mean, it was dry and then it rained a little bit, but things are pretty dry. They're quite dusty. Okay, anybody else have any questions? Okay, thank you. Administration zoning report, Robert Horvath, manager.
June was a productive month in Vernon Township. Summer seemed to arrive, so everything seems to be going a little better with the nice weather. Our parks are up and fully operational. I hope everybody takes advantage of them with this nice weather. As I mentioned last night, soon we'll be installing hand sanitizer stations purchased through our CDBG CV allocation around our recreational facilities to help keep everyone's hands clean and safe while enjoying our parks. The other part of our CDBG CV allocation is going towards a small business assistance program. And I just want to take a second to let all the business owners out there know that this program is now open and you can apply via the Crawford County Planning Office's website or by contacting them for a paper application. This program has established grants up to $7,500 for businesses located in Vernon Township, with financial assistance coming directly from Vernon Township CDBG program. If anyone has any questions on this, please contact myself or the Crawford County Planning Office. We have over $56,000 that we can use to help out businesses that have been affected by COVID-19 that have not received any previous federal or state aid. We're looking forward to helping out our businesses. We're starting to get a variety of projects done across the township, like what I mentioned with the seal coating. In the building, we've installed a new sound system for the meeting room. Unfortunately, it was designed prior to social distancing requirements, so we won't be able to use it to its full capabilities yet. Another project that is getting started is the conversion of the parking lot lights as well as the garage lights to LED. When that is completed, almost every light in the township building will be LED, allowing us to be more energy efficient and save on our electric bill. For zoning and planning, the Township Planning Commission did meet this month to review the J.M. Smucker Company's Meadville campus drop lot expansion. This is before you tonight for approval. It's met all the requirements. We're just approving it contingent upon getting the NPDES permit. Obviously, this is an excellent project. In addition to Vernon Township, and we're very grateful to J.M. Smucker Company to continue development in Vernon Township. And finally, I just want to wish everybody a happy and safe 4th of July.
Thank you, Rob. Any questions for Rob?
Just one thing I think he ought to mention is the size requirement for small businesses for the grant.
Yeah, so it'd be businesses with under 100 employees, and we're specifically looking to businesses under 15. So that's, if you're under 100, you qualify, but we're looking for businesses under 15 employees.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anybody else? Thank you, Rob.
Yep.
Okay, so we can have a motion to approve the J.M. Smucker Company Meadville campus trailer lot expansion contingent upon obtaining the required NPDES permit.
I'll make that motion.
Motion?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? All right, thank you.
Let's keep a lot of jobs right here in Vernon Township.
That's great. Yeah, it really is. Ashley gave us a big review on that last night. That's a big project. So, which would bring up the engineer's report. Ashley,
I'm going to be short tonight, but I did want to report that there's activity in township, as you mentioned, as Rob mentioned, the Smucker project. Not only is it a good investment for the township, it also removes a significant amount of truckloads off the roads in the township. So that project should result in about 4,000 trucks off the road a year in the township. They'll be converted to rail traffic. We are also working on several other small developments in township. We expect we'll have a parking area approved for local church this coming month and several other developments. So good to see the work in terms of Westbury and the other projects. So even with COVID, it's still here. We're still active. That's all I have to report.
thank you, Ashley. Any questions for Ashley? Like I said last night, that Westbury, the Days End project's really looking impressive.
Be a significant change of look in the community.
Okay. Solicitor report. Jeff Millen, solicitor.
Thank you, supervisors, and good evening. Nothing major to report. I'm following up with Mr. Porter on the streets issue with respect to the Smucker property. We're going to be meeting next week to follow up on that. And I, as well as Rob, I would like to wish everyone a happy and safe 4th of July.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions for Jeff? All right. New business. A motion to approve, for approval of changed number of required signatures on accounts. We went over that last night.
So moved.
Motion? Second. Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Right. Motion to approve purchase of a 2020 Ford F-550 chassis from McCandless Ford at the amount of $48,679 with the outfitting at U.S. Municipal for $30,012.48.
I'll make that motion. It's a lot of money to spend.
Second.
Motion in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? And also a motion to approve the Cutter Road Pipe Project to Insight Pipe Contracting LLC in the amount of $63,897. So moved. Motion?
Second.
In a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? All right. We went over that last night also in depth. That's a big pipe down at the bottom of Cutter there that would be more expensive to replace, so we're gonna line it like this. So, now we are on old business. Motion to approve accepting the bid of $10,500 for the 2007 Ford F-550 from Chitano Mongillo.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion and a second.
I'll give you a third.
Yeah, we're very pleased with that amount. So
Yes.
we did this, if anyone's familiar, through municipal bid, which gave us a very large audience, or however we want to put it, to bid on this, and it's actually going to New Jersey, so that's how popular the bidding was. I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? You sure, Greg?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'll let it go. Reluctantly, we can let it go.
Too late, too late.
All right.
Motion to approve payment number one to Lindy Paving for the CDBG road resurface in the amount of $110,642.
So moved.
Motion in a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Okay. What all roads was that again, Rob?
So it was the top portion of Reynolds that was, we needed to finish paving from last year's project, and then all of them were in the street.
Okay. Very good. With that, our upcoming meetings will be August 5th, the supervisor's work session at 7:30, and August 6th, the supervisor's regular meeting will also be at 7:30. Bring us around to supervisor comments. Start with Joe.
I think what I'd like to do is not only wish everybody a happy 4th of July and a safe holiday, but I want to remind people of what the holiday really is about, and thank the veterans who fought for us so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we do.
Well said.
Thank you.
I wish everybody a good 4th of July. We're supposed to have beautiful weather all the way through, Tuesday? So enjoy yourself and be safe. Enjoy yourself and be safe.
Thank you, Gary. Fritz?
Just a couple things there we mentioned earlier quickly on Westbury. I think everybody has driven by there and seen what they're doing, and that's going to be such a nice improvement for the pointer down there. and then also Home Instead that are in the Schrader's building up here. I mean, they really made a nice building out of that in appearance. It's very good. Just happy 4th of July to everybody and stay safe.
Great. Thank you, Coach.
Just basically, happy 4th of July. Pretty tickled with the municipal turnout on the truck. I'm still in awe over that. Stay safe, I guess. That's about it.
Thank you. I'd just like to echo everyone, please have a safe and happy 4th of July, and remember Independence Day, although we don't agree with a lot of what's going on with the turmoil that's going on in the country, it's our freedoms that allow us that, and please don't forget that that's the case. We have freedom because of our independence. So, thank you. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, okay? Meeting adjourned.